Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to ESPN.com, and when you pull up the site, the World Series is right there, being live updates right there. Just go to the top right here in the border and click on Gamecast. Okay, and once the Gamecast window pulls up, and just start looking around. We'll start up here right at the top. It just tells you who's playing, Texas and San Francisco. It tells you what the series is, and over here on the left gives you the logo and for both teams, and it gives you the score, and it also tells you who's up, who's pitching, and who's hitting, and all of their stats on the season and the postseason. It's just amazing what the stats they give you. And right to the right of that is called the batter's eye or strike zone or show hit zone, and it tells you where each pitch was pitched and whether it was a strike or ball. Ball is indicated in green and strikes are indicated in red. And if you click on the show hit zone box right here, this tells you what part of the strike zone they're best at hitting where the ball is. If you go below here and you just move the mouse along the outfield here, it tells you what percentage of their hits go to that part of the field. And it tells you also who's playing in the field at each position. And when a ball's hit, it'll actually show where the ball was hit and what happened. So that's really cool, and tells you who's on deck. It tells you where the game's being played. It tells you balls, strikes, outs, and gives you a pitch by pitch little scroll bar right here. It tells you what each pitch was and whether it's a ball or strike. On the right here is kind of like the game stats and just up to the minute things that are happening. You can see here that it tells you what happened for each out, and then you can click on Texas stats, and it's up-to-date stats throughout the game of what's happening. You can click on San Francisco stats, and it'll do the same thing. And then you can click on photos, in which there are updated photos from this current game that we're watching, as well as archives of previous games. And then this is a pretty cool thing, one new thing that they've added, the predicted winner window. And this thing is based on historical situational statistics since the year 2000. The factors are inning score, runners on base, current count, and ballpark. And it comes up with a predicted winner percentage, and it changes every pitch of the game depending on what's happened in the last 10 years. This thing is really going to save you time in trying to figure out what the score is. It has anything and everything you need to know about what's going on in the game besides just watching it, and probably gives you more details about what's happening than you would see on TV sometimes. It's just great for when you're not next to a TV and you can't find anything to watch it on. You can just pull it, if you have a computer, just pull it up, ESPN Gamecast, pull it up, watch. And this doesn't just work for baseball. It's for every sport there is. They have it for it. So you can watch football, you can watch golf, you can watch soccer, you can watch basketball. Anything and everything you want to watch is on ESPN Gamecast for each game. So it's free. It's the biggest thing. It's free, and it's just a great tool to have that ESPN provides, and it'll save you a bunch of headache trying to figure out what the scores are, especially when you want to know statistics and see photos and who's hitting and who's pitching. It's just a great tool. And so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.